I think the biggest difference playing quarterback in the Arena Football League versus playing in the outdoor game is really spacing, like everything else. The space is really reduced. The offense and defensive linemen are in a lot closer quarters than they are in the outdoor game. And two things are vital to try to avoid tip balls in this game. One, the quarterback has to get a good pull from center, whether it's 3-step or 5-step. He has to get his maximum yardage. And two, it's imperative the offensive linemen and fullbacks get the hands down on the defensive line. And when those things break down, that's when you see tip balls. At the moment, we do not have a scheduled date for our next tryouts, but we are planning one coming up here in the next month. When we do that, we will post it on our websites like we do all our tryouts. And postseason, we plan to have numerous tryouts. So our next scheduled tryout will be announced on our website. Well, our approach really does not change throughout the season, whether we're winning or losing. After each game, what we like to do, we focus on correcting our errors, our negative plays, and try to get better at a positive play. So it's really just teaching the players to go from game to game, play to play. Obviously, coming off a 2-game losing streak right now, there's a lot more intensity in the locker room and in practice. Where we are right now at the season, 9 games in, 9 games to go, we're 5-4, right in the mix of the playoff hunt. This game is important to us for a lot of reasons. Playing the #1 team in the league right now, it's an added motivator for us. Whether it's because it's a division opponent or because of Jacksonville, that's not really the key here. Right now we're focused on us. We got to get going down the back 9 here and get a winning streak going. So we had a great week of practice. We're motivated. It should be a good arena football game. Anytime you play a team more than once in a season, you're a lot more familiar with not only the players but the coaches and things they do. So, for us, playing Jacksonville a second time this year, things we can take out of that game is, what we did well in offense and build off that, and what gave them trouble when we were on defense and try to build off that and try to capture all that and put into this week's game. So I think it's just being more familiar with your opponent. Well, I think keys to the game this week versus Jacksonville, they're a sound team, well coached. They're explosive on offense. They're aggressive on defense. I think for us, we really got to play at even level on both sides of the ball. We've played well in spurts. Our biggest thing is correcting our errors on offense. We've turned the ball over in our last two losses, and that's our focus this week, is just manage the offense and be aggressive on defense and just make the game a shorter game and play the full 60 minutes.